A woman is running for her life, breathing heavily, and rushes into her apartment. She slams the door shut and looks through the peephole, but sees only a flickering light. She moves in and tries turning on the lights, but nothing happens. Then she goes to turn on a lamp, wondering what's going on. Suddenly, the microwave comes on, lighting up the room strangely. For a moment, it seems like the danger has passed, but the fridge swings open, flooding the room with light. A hand comes out of the fridge. Is it a zombie? A ghoul? The scene cuts to a scream. Turns out it's just a horror show on TV. In real life, a girl named Miko walks into the living room while using her phone. Her younger brother comes in, saying the bathroom drain is clogged. Miko blames his hair, then points out that the horror show is on. The two continue talking until the fridge opens by itself. Miko's alarm wakes her up the next day. She looks outside and sees a man struggling with his barking dog. She gets ready for school, and her family warns her about the rain. At school, a girl named Hana Yurikawa hugs Miko from behind, making a big deal about her appearance. Miko's friend Hana is described as having magnificent melons, and this is emphasized multiple times. During their conversation, another girl, Yuria Nigaredu, walks past them with a strong presence, and they step aside as if she's royalty. Miko and Hana talk about school and other things, but Miko seems distracted by what's going on around her. Later, as Hana is about to eat yet another meal, Miko comments on her endless appetite. Miko goes to the bathroom and hears a loud bang, but ignores it. After school, Miko realizes she left her doll behind and returns to the classroom to find it. She turns off the lights and retrieves her doll, but then sees a shadow pass by the door. Walking home, Miko regrets not bringing an umbrella because it starts raining. While waiting for the bus, she sends a photo of herself to someone, but the same photo gets sent back to her repeatedly, almost as if her phone is glitching. She gets freaked out and throws her phone away, but eventually picks it up again. Then she sees a horrifying spirit standing right in front of her. The spirit has a distorted face and keeps asking if she can see it. Miko doesn't react, pretending she can't see it. The spirit finally leaves when it gets no response, and only then does Miko show her fear. Later at home, Miko tries to ignore another spirit that appears while she's brushing her teeth. She pours salt by her door, hoping it will protect her. As she lies in bed, another spirit crawls into her blanket, calling her mama. She stays calm and doesn't react, even though she's terrified. The next day at school, Hana jumps out to greet Miko, scaring her. Miko then sees another spirit passing by the window, but like before, she stays silent, pretending not to see it. Hana, clueless about the spirits, just continues the conversation. Hana is worried about Miko, calling out to her as a spirit leaves. She jokes, thinking Miko might be about to confess her love. Miko, dealing with real fear, hears Hana's ridiculous thoughts and is clearly struggling. In the changing room, Hana mentions a show where a severed head was found in someone's locker. Nervously, Miko opens her locker, relieved to find it empty until she spots a spirit's head above. She tries to stay calm and tells Hana to dress up. Hana asks Miko to help her get her phone from the top of the locker, where the spirit's head is. Miko, trying hard not to react, reaches for the phone. When she touches it, the spirit screams, but Miko holds back her terror, continuing to pretend she can't see anything. Later in class, Hana casually mentions she needs to put on her underwear because it's windy, continuing the anim's playful tone. Miko wonders how Hana distracts her from the scary things around her. Hana then asks Miko to go to the changing room, but Miko refuses. Hana playfully slaps her own butt, which only adds to the strange humor. In class, Hana talks about food. As always, when Miko sees a spirit's hand pulling a book out of the desk, the spirit wraps itself around Hana like a backpack, making Miko panic. She tries to lead Hana to the infirmary to get away from the spirit, but it clings to Hana the whole way. At the infirmary, Hana picks up a stethoscope, but her large chest makes it hard to hear her heartbeat. She jokingly suggests Miko try it, calling her flat. Miko distracts Hana by offering her hand sanitizer, hoping the alcohol will affect the spirit. The spirit reacts violently, like an exorcism, and Hana demands an apology, still unaware of the danger. Just as things settle down, the school physician enters, and the spirit jumps onto her, wrapping itself around her chest, further emphasizing the theme of melons. Miko is left feeling upset, likely because of the constant comparison between her and Hana. Miko and Hana head to a donut shop, but Miko accidentally joins a line of spirits. Hana pulls her out just in time, placing Miko's hand between her chest, making her blush. Miko realizes that the spirits were in line to be eaten by a larger spirit. She quietly thanks Hana for saving her without knowing it. Miko finally sees a cute cat, providing a brief moment of relief. But as soon as Hana opens the box with the cat, another grotesque spirit appears. Hana posts online asking someone to adopt the cat. While they wait, Hana bumps into a tall, intimidating man, but Miko senses he's kind. Another man approaches, wanting to adopt the cat, but Miko sees he's surrounded by evil spirits and refuses to let him take it. Instead, she gives the cat to the first man, who is revealed to have kind spirits around him. Later, Miko rushes to catch the bus. Once on board, she notices a strange person who seems to change positions every time she looks up, getting closer to her. Unsure if it's a spirit or not, Miko's anxiety grows, as she fears it might be the man who had wanted the cat earlier. She feels trapped, unable to show her true fear. Miko constantly encounters terrifying spirits, which she pretends not to see. She wonders if these spirits are lonely and if unseen beings might be near her too. Eventually, she reaches her destination, waiting for Hana. While she waits, the man who previously wanted to adopt the cat walks in. The spirit attached to him clings to him, professing her love. Miko wonders if the man can also see spirits. He notices Miko staring and smiles, angering the spirit, which then approaches Miko. Terrified, she quickly finds a way to distract the spirit, sending it back to the man. Hana soon arrives, and Miko manages to get them to leave. The man later calls Miko, mentioning he saw her smiling at him. She ignores the call, focusing on Hana instead. Hana, unaware of what's happening around her, always attracts spirits. Miko buys a prayer bead, hoping it will protect her. Hana buys a rabbit doll, adding to her large collection. Miko gives Hana a pair of prayer beads, which make Hana very happy. Hana offers to treat Miko to some butt buns, a soft, delicious snack. They head to a dark alley full of spirits. Thanks to the prayer beads, the spirits make way for them. Miko feels braver, but a larger, scarier spirit appears and says, "Itchy." This causes Miko's prayer beads to shatter. Hana suggests they return to the shop to buy new beads, while Miko, struggling with fear, walks through the spirit to retrieve Hana's rabbit doll. Despite everything, they finally get the buns and sit down to eat. Hana then leads Miko to a shop in search of a stronger prayer bead. They meet Yuria, the arrogant girl from earlier episodes, spying behind a signpost. At the shop, the old lady gives Miko a regular bead, but when Miko wears it, the lady senses something unusual. She then gives Miko her most powerful prayer bead, which glows brightly. Even this bead breaks when Miko encounters the spirit again, but it eventually leaves her alone. Back home, Miko is woken by her brother, who teases her about having a weird dream. She tries to throw a pillow at him, but misses. Miko can't recall her dream, but knows it was unsettling. The next day, Miko and Hana go shopping for snacks. Hana, as usual, carries a lot of snacks, while Miko holds just one. When Miko goes to pay, a spirit acts as a cashier, adding to her never-ending strange experiences. Later, Miko's parents say goodnight, leaving her and her brother watching TV together.